Ready to tilt your brain with some engineering genius? Let's dive into how the Leaning Tower of Pisa was saved from a faceplant. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, that iconic monument with a gravity-defying tilt, was in serious trouble by 1990. With a tilt of 5.5 degrees, engineers feared it was only a matter of time before it came crashing down. So, how did they fix it? First up, medieval builders tried to fix the lean as they built, creating that famous curved structure. Fast forward to the 90s, engineers placed 600 tons of lead weights on the tower's north side as a temporary fix. Talk about some heavy lifting. But wait, there's more. An attempt to anchor the tower to the ground backfired and made it lean even more. Oops! So they tried again, this time with under-excavation. Using inclined drills, they carefully removed soil from beneath the north side. It was like a delicate game of Jenga, but with way more at stake. The result? They managed to reduce the tilt by 0.5 degrees, bringing it back to its 1800s lean. And they did it without losing that iconic tilt we all love. The tower's now stable, and engineers installed a drainage system to keep it that way. Phew! So there you have it. The genius engineering behind saving the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Next time you see a photo, you'll know there's more to that lean than meets the eye. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, located in the Italian city of Pisa, is one of the most recognizable structures in the world. Its unintended tilt has made it a subject of fascination and curiosity for centuries. But did you know that this architectural marvel was actually a result of a series of engineering miscalculations and subsequent corrections? Let's take a deeper look into the history and the efforts that went into saving this iconic tower. Construction of the tower began in 1173, and it was intended to be a freestanding bell tower for the cathedral of the city of Pisa. However, due to the soft ground on one side, the tower began to lean even before the construction was completed. The tilt was first noticed during the construction of the second floor, and it only got worse as the building progressed. The medieval builders attempted to compensate for the tilt by making the upper floors taller on one side. This is why the tower has a slight curve, as each subsequent floor was built slightly taller on the leaning side. Despite these efforts, the tilt continued to increase over the centuries. By the 20th century, the tilt had become so severe that the tower was at risk of collapsing. In 1990, the Italian government closed the tower to the public and began a massive restoration project to stabilize it. The first step was to place 600 tons of lead weights on the north side of the tower to counterbalance the lean. This was a temporary measure to prevent the tower from toppling over, while a more permanent solution was devised. The permanent solution came in the form of under-excavation, a technique that involves removing soil from underneath the foundation on the leaning side. Engineers used inclined drills to carefully remove small amounts of soil, allowing the tower to gradually settle back into a more stable position. This process was incredibly delicate and required precise calculations to ensure that the tower did not shift too quickly or unevenly. Over the course of several years, the engineers managed to reduce the tilt by 0.5 degrees, bringing it back to its 1800s lean. This may not sound like much, but it was enough to stabilize the tower and ensure its safety for future generations. The restoration project was completed in 2001, and the tower was reopened to the public. Today, the Leaning Tower of Pisa stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the power of engineering. It continues to attract millions of visitors from around the world who come to marvel at its unique tilt and learn about the incredible efforts that went into saving it. So the next time you see a photo of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, remember the fascinating history and the brilliant engineering that have kept it standing for nearly 1,000 years.